Welcome back to another episode of my Atlanta Hawks franchise here on NBA 2K25. We are in the quarterfinals of year 3, looking to take on the Brooklyn Nets here. Definitely looks like a pretty solid squad. I don't think they're as good as the Knicks, who we took to Game 6 to take down. But Josh Giddey, Jaden Ivey, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, Nicholas Claxton. I do think Claxton is going to give us some problems on the interior with his defensive capabilities. But the Hawks, after going down 2-0 in their series against the New York Knicks, were able to rebound, win 4 straight in a row. The offense has gotten hot from the outside, from the inside, just all around, playing extremely well on that offensive end. So we're hoping that that carries over here, again, as we are going to take on the Brooklyn Nets. This Brooklyn Nets team looks solid. I mean, they've been very good this year. They've been good so far in the playoffs. We're going to see, though, if the Hawks can get off to a better start than we did against New York. I do think that there's a lot of potential in that with how well we are playing. We seem to be in rhythm. This Nets team looking to pull off the upset here as the 2-seeded Atlanta Hawks were great in the regular season. Took us a minute again to get going against the Knicks. But once we got going, we have stayed going. That home court advantage up to an A. We lose the tip. We are underway with Josh Giddey. Getting it over to Young. Johnson now has it. Swings that over to Claxton. Open shot. It is off, but Josh Giddey gets the offensive rebound and the putback. And the Nets get the first points here of this series. Trae Young trying to get off to a good start. He's just going to straight attack Giddey, but Giddey uses his length. Able to get a block and knocks it out of bounds. Trae was good, I would say, against the Knicks. Maybe a little inconsistent, but overall well. That's an open shot there from Trae Young off the inbound. He does knock it down. Getting a little bit of revenge there against Giddey. I do think he's going to have a hard time guarding Giddey in this series. Giddey's length could provide issues for Trae. So we've gotten really good performances from Dyson Daniels. Reese Shea has definitely had his moments as well. I think Okongwu and Jalen Johnson have been good on the inside, but you see how quickly Josh Giddey already getting started here. I do think there's some potential here for this to be a real true struggle for Trae. Swing that over. Okongwu from the outside misses. Rebound goes to Giddey. It's a 3-ball right in Trae's face, and Josh Giddey. 7 quick points for him. Nets up 5. Of course, super early in the game. There's a screen. Trae going to try to throw that out to Daniels. Turn over. So Trae off to a good start. He's giving up all 7 points on defense. Did knock down a shot, but has had a shot blocked and has turned one over. Cam Thomas takes the shot. That one is off. Rebound goes to JJ. They're going to try to slide this into Okongwu, who's going to try to take it. Gets it blocked by Claxton. We talked about that a bit in the opening. Back on the other side. Nets off to a very, very strong start here. Atlanta's done a lot better job over the last 4 games of not getting off to super bad starts. That's out to Reese Shea. Knock it down. Gets the 3-ball to fall. Off to a bit of a slow start here, but the 3-ball there from Reese Shea from Trae does help for sure. Swing that over to Ivy. Jaden Ivey is going to take the shot. It is off. Rebound. It goes to JJ. Strong rebound from him. Trae trying to attack. That's out to Jalen Johnson now. Hands it off, but Jalen misses the 3-ball. Still a 4-point lead here for the Nets. Got a mismatch here with Johnson on Trae. See if the Nets decide to go to that. Instead, it's going to be a 3-ball from Thomas. And this one he lets fly. Knocks it down. Hawks down down 7 here early, not playing particularly well. Just 3 minutes into this series, but if that round against the Knicks taught us anything, that you can't panic. I think we'll be okay. See if Atlanta can get this offense going. Trey just trying to run around there. I'm going to hand that off to Daniels. Doesn't get a whole lot there. Passes that back out to Jalen Johnson. Now Trey's going to ask for a screen. He is way open. Misses. The shot, thankfully, JJ gets the putback. Hawks are down 5. Swings it back over to Giddey. Just ISO against Trey. Back it out. Takes a 3. Trey in his face. Misses. Not a whole lot of rhythm to the offensive possession there. We pass it out to Ricochet. He's not going to call for a screen to get it. He's going to attempt to attack that, but misses. Claxton didn't even put a hand up. Forced Ricochet to get a little bit farther out there. It's a layup attempt. You need him to hit, though. This back out to Giddey. They're trying to get a screen there from Claxton. That's out to Cam Johnson. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kungwu went to kind of hesitate to help. Ends up being a 3-ball back the other way. Ray Young able to get the foul there from Claxton. Kind of had Giddey on skates. At least the foul was enough from Claxton there, so Trey couldn't really get a shot off. Does knock down the first free throw attempt of the series. Knocks down both. So 4 early points here for Trey with an assist. 15-9 lead for the Nets. Ivy bringing it up this time. Passes it over to Giddey. Claxton on the handoff. Has it at the top of the key. It's out to Thomas Ricochet. Does a nice job getting through the screen there. Tougher shot, misses. Rebound goes to Trey. Trey just going to take it. He's going to get another foul there from Claxton. Nice job there from Trey. So Nicholas Claxton should come off the court. Nets lose a little bit their defensive pressure there with that. See how they shake things up. Trey Young knocks down that free throw. All right, so the Nets take their first free throw. Atlanta is down 4. So far, so good, I think, for Atlanta. I think you're okay. It's got to kind of take the slow start, but starting to climb back into it. Just under the 7-minute mark here left in the first quarter. Oh, nice little pass there to Ivy. It's going to be a foul back on the other end. Kind of a quick pass and then cut to the basket there from Ivy. Able to get past Trey Young. Hawks are down 6 here again. To be honest, I don't know if I really like them. Like, if I'm the Nets, I don't know why you would move Giddey off of Trey. Done a nice job sticking in front of him anyway. It's a tough shot. Good defense there from Ricochet on the rebound. Also Reeves out there. They try to get him going here quickly. Pass out to him, but bad shot. Looks like Giddey did a nice job. A wide open Okongwu from the corner. Gets that one to fall, thankfully. Had a friendly bounce there as the Hawks cut it to 1. I was going to say, He did a nice job kind of recovering on that shot there from Reeves. Jalen Johnson with a strong offensive rebound. It's an open shot from Thomas. Jalen gets a hand up, and it's just enough. On the rebound of the Hawks, looking to take their first lead here. Got that move down to Okongwu. Ivy does a nice job of kind of knocking 0017 off his mark there. But Okongwu able to get it to fall anyway. So 5 straight points for Okongwu. Atlanta has their first lead as Brooklyn has gone ice cold. That one knocked away and stolen by Jalen Johnson. Gets that up to Reese's Shea. Gets the layup. Atlanta's up 3. That's how quickly things can change. Browning working against Okongwu. Going to hand this off to Ivy. Trying to attack Trey. Gets a nice little jumper to fall. Ivy had a really strong season, over 21 points a game. Actually more than what Trey ended up doing. Trey passes that out. Reese's Shea now. Calling for the screen. Reese's Shea going to try to float that down to Jalen Johnson. Instead it gets stolen by Thomas. Should be points for the Nets, and it is a coast-to-coast layup. Nets take their lead again. Trey with a screen. Quick shot there from Reeves. Does not knock it down. Giddy soars for the rebound. Oh, Trey almost got a steal there at Giddy. 3-ball out. All of a sudden, the Nets are hot again. Game of basketball can be a funny thing. It's a game of runs. Some of them may not be massive runs. A little 2 or 3 minute stretches can go a long way. Jalen Johnson cannot get the tough layup attempt to fall. I think he had a clearer run than what he thought. Kind of leaned away from the basket a little too much there. Giddy goes coast to coast essentially with that. Nets all of a sudden cannot miss after not being able to hit anything. Reese's Shea with a drive there. Should get that layup to go, but no. Giddy provides a little help defense there. It's enough to get Reese's Shea off his mark. Reese's Shea just allows an easy layup there. All of a sudden, just like that, Brooklyn's on an 11-0 run here. Hawks are 20-17. Three and a half left in the first quarter. Trey, big screen, gets that to Hunter. We're trying to attack, does not get it to fall though. Those are tough look. I mean, you can't miss those shots. Whitehead misses. Rebound goes to Reeves. Gonna pass that quickly up to Reese's Shea. Got out, got the easy layup. Atlanta trying to end this run here for the Nets. Nice move there to Snow. That's going to be an and one. Slam dunk. Coming off a foul from Reese's Shea. Knocks down the free throw. Let's take a look at Snow. He's a guy that they drafted here in this series. Derek Snow, top 10 pick in the 2025 class. He's played, been solid. Played a little bit more this past year. Per 36 are really strong. Can shoot the 3-ball a little bit. See how Atlanta. We try to get back into this game. That one's going to get stolen. Another turnover from Trey. Now I got the hiccup. 11-point lead. The Nets doing what the Knicks did early in that last series. Getting out to good starts. Making Atlanta chased in, but Hunter knocks down to 3. Snow Snow matched up with Ricochet. Outside shot for Whitehead. Misses. Rebound goes to Ricochet. Passes it up. Puts that down to Kungwu. Gets the foul and one. Good start for Big O. Or 0017. Big O is a taken nickname, unfortunately. 5-point lead here for the Nets. Hawks on a little mini run here. Out to Snow. Snow trying to attack. Good defense, though. On the interior, Ricochet gets the rebound. Trey trying to get that out. Hunter's not enough space. Oh, Kungwu, though, with the rebound, gets the dunk, cuts the lead down to 3. Kungwu had a pretty quiet last game against the Knicks. Off to a very good start today, though. Didi open, but misses. Rebound goes to Ricochet. Sorry for the hiccups. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Open 3. Misses. Rebound goes to Ricochet. 7-4 for him here in this first quarter. Golly, these hiccups. Ricochet gets the screen, gets a nice feed. Hunter with the dunk. That one stolen. So it's going to be a 1-point lead for the Nets through the first quarter. Really nice run there from Atlanta, kind of answering the run that the Nets were on. So Atlanta's currently on a 12-5 run here at the end of the quarter. Got that lead down to 1. You got to feel like Atlanta's in a pretty good spot. Nets have gone through a couple of runs already in this first quarter. Atlanta may be starting to kind of figure some things out, hopefully. Buffkin in this second unit now, trying to get to work. Buffkin gets a bucket. Three-point shot for Snow. Misses. Rebound goes to Lonnie Jones. Still not figured out why he's playing so much more than Perry. Done a nice job, but feed to Lonnie Jones, who gets the dunk. Playing up 3. Giddy is soon for the Nets. Trying to work. Nice pass down to Clowney. Just a layup. Jalen Johnson's open. Knocks down the 3. The friendly roll at home lands again here. One of the Hawks' big men. Switch. Giddy misses. Rebound goes to Lonnie. Hunter steps into a 2-ball, knocks it down. Giddey just drives right by Reeves. Thankfully, Reeves is fouled and not lead to an and-one situation. Giddey almost averaged a double-double during the regular season, 19 and 9. Hawks up 4. Dyson Daniels is back in now for Buffkin, and Daniels immediately going to try to attack and immediately gets the layup. Oh, wow. Really bad defense there for Atlanta. Reeves gets an opening, takes a 3-ball, knocks it down. Hawks up 7, their biggest lead of the game so far. Oh man, 3-ball, knocks it down. Okay, if we're looking for the inside pass, try to sneak out there with Daniels late. It is too late. Reeves bringing it up the court, matched with Giddey. Reeves, pass out. Set a screen here. Daniels open now for 3. Did not get the friendly roll though. Still a 4-point lead for Atlanta. Gosh, Giddey just attacking the hoop. That's going to be Clement outside again. Knocks down another 3. Hawks up 1. Daniels from the corner. Man, able to get a hand on it. Not a good offensive possession there for Atlanta. Whitehead versus Jalen Johnson. Nets are back up. 8-0 run for the Nets. Daniels kind of goes away from the screen, passes it back out to Hunter. Team just does not have a whole lot of rhythm right now on offense. Reeves going to step behind the screen. This one he knocks down. Long 2, but does get it to fall. Giddey knocks it down. Man, he has been electric. 13 points already in this one. Hunter now is going to get the screen. A step behind for a 3-ball. Misses. Rebound goes to Lonnie. And he misses the putback. Down to Clowney. Easy buckets. Tried to steal that. 3-point lead for the Nets. Atlanta's not playing great defense early on. Give him the looks we want here. Reeves going to call for a screen. He's going to get one. He's going to try to just attack. Gets it blocked. Okay. Price is going to come back out here. Daniels from the inbound. Got an open shot. Knocks it down. Atlanta's getting clean looks. It's a matter of just knocking them down. Got to find a way to shorten up these runs the Nets have gone on. Snow takes a shot. Knocks it down. Just a long 2, though. Buffkin, nice work. He's going to go to the foul line. Can I get the and one? Opportunity to fall there. Knocks that one down. Come on, Buffkin. Small ball lineup out there for the Hawks. Hunter right now is rocking the 5 spot. Better be fast and getting some 3 balls out there. Got to play a little better defense than that as well. Daniels was taken straight to the hole there by Jaden Ivey. 3-point lead for Brooklyn. Trey, nice little move there, but going to get his shot blocked. Nicholas Claxton. Nice find down there to Thomas, but he misses. Buffkin able to get the rebound. Pass this up to Risa Shea. Pass that back out to Trey. And he's going to reset. Trey going to put that up. Cannot get the and one though, but does draw the foul from Giddey to go back to the line. It's 5 for 5 right now. Lonnie Jones now replacing Buffkin. Big shot off Lonnie Jones with the rebound. Daniels, come on, quick shot. Knocks down to 3. Atlanta takes the lead again. Now they're the ones on a little bit of a run.
Timeout, timeout.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout. Hawks up 2. Just over 4 minutes left in this first half. So far, so good. Trey in the playoffs averaging over 12 assists per game by Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers are out, though. Got beat by the Hornets after a great year last year. Won the NBA title. Bounced in round 1 this year. Perry is out there now on replacement of Jaden Ivey, though, knocking down a 3 ball. That's immediately taking the lead again. Screen for Trey. Gonna get a chance to attack without Nicholas Claxton. And Trey gets it to go. Now dealing with an injury, though. Now, if you remember, year 1, I believe he had hip pointers in both hips at the end of that series against Cleveland that put us out in the quarterfinals. What could Trey be dealing with now? Atlanta's going to take a timeout, I'm sure, to take a look at Trey. That would be a massive problem for a Hawks team that, to me, is in a championship window. Trey's going to have to come out. Lott's going to get put now on Dyson Daniels. No luck there. Pass it back out. Call for the screen here again. This time I'm going to try to go baseline with it. Daniels cannot get the and one. Can't get the layup to fall, but does draw the foul from Ivy. Daniels missing the first free throw. Not a great free throw shooter for a guard in particular. Does knock down the second one. Are they telling us anything about Trey? Right hip injury. It was just the yellow injury sign, so hopefully it's something he can maybe play through, but he might be out today. Jaden Ivey just takes it. Golly. Drives right by Daniels. Daniels trying to do the same thing back to Ivy. A wild miss, though. Claxton with the rebound. Ivy just taking Daniels to the hoop. Daniels is struggling defensively in this game. Make no mistakes about it. Johnson's third, so he should come out here for the rest of this half, at least. This could now be a really big series with Zachary Ricochet. If Trey is really going to have problems, that was a horrific layup attempt. Ricochet went way too low there. Reeves just might throw something up. Lonnie Jones, though, with the rebound, and now Reeves comes in off of the tip out from Lonnie. Drives in and attacks. Yeah, this could be like a star-making situation for Ricochet. And if Trey is hurt and can't play, I don't see how this offense doesn't function with Ricochet kind of being the biggest distributor. As he misses the layup attempt, Perry cannot get the putback to go. Golly, man. Daniels and Reeves just got blown by there. Ivy, way too quick for them. 3-point lead for the Nets. Check on Trey after halftime. It might be something they talk about, but obviously I will not hear. Daniels. It's the screen. Daniels gets his layup attempt hit into the alleyway there. Ricochet now is going to try to attack and does get the easy dunk. Clowney did not rotate very well there at all. Easy dunk for Ricochet, who does have 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for him. Oh, good pass. Good pass. Daniels trying to attack Ivy. Can't really get by him, though. The screen, Ricochet. Long two, gets it to fall. Hawks down 1. With Trey coming out like how he could definitely be dealing with at least the rest of this game, not having Trey. Good defense there from Lonnie, but Clowney able to get the rebound, throws it back out to Johnson, who knocks it down. Tyson Daniels cannot get the and one. Just cannot get these and one situations to fall. You can really start adding up points if you do that. Daniels back at the line. Went 1 for 2 the first time out. It's his first one here. Knocks down the second. Also now Hughes having a guy like Bufkin as well. Bufkin's definitely proven to be a problem. He's a very good player coming off the bench. Nice move. Wow. Wow, what a finish there. Quick pass up to Dyson Daniels. Jalen lets it go and hits it. Is that going to count, though? To tie the game up. You're heading into the locker room.
The previous play is under review.
I don't know that he got that out, to be honest with you. Oh, that's away. We are going to be tied.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Let's go. We're going to be tied at 71 all heading into the locker room. Jalen Johnson puts up a big shot there right at the buzzer to tie us up. But the big thing here is going to be that injury to Trae Young. That's the big storyline. As we head to the second half, it's a whole new game. We're all tied. Nobody going in with the lead. Who plays better in the second half is going to determine who ends up getting the victory here. But Trae Young, again, dealing with an injury in the playoffs. How does Atlanta circumvent that? I think they're a lot better suited than we were in year one with a young Zachary Ricochet was not really ready to take that next step. Dyson Daniels was not yet a fully fledged guy that you really wanted leading the offense at the point guard position. Kobe Bufkin was explosive but inconsistent. Nets are shooting 60% right now in the first half. Certainly don't think they'll shoot quite that high, but if that number drops to the 53 to 55 range and the Hawks keep shooting at that 51% maybe, and be able to continue to get to the line, knock down three-pointers, to maybe turn the tide for them, but having to figure something out for Trae. Hopefully he's out here to start the second half. I guess we'll see. Trae Young is out there. Let's see what they are saying about Trae. Got a strained right hip. Maybe that's exactly what it was that he had in year one. I think he ended up having it in both hips by the end. He was really having to be more of a facilitator. 0017 knocks down a three ball here to get us started. Trae with his stats and how that ends up nuking his stats. See, now he's not near as good as a scorer on the offensive end. Yeah. He can be a facilitator, but he can no longer be the runner and gunner here. At least right now for this team. Atlanta's going to have to overcome that. People are going to have to knock down shots around Trae. Wild three attempt. It's off. Trae with the ball. He's at least B's everywhere. Still an A+ in playmaker. He's no longer going to be a great scoring threat. Ricochet can knock down to three. Coming off that screen. Nice pass. Claxton gets that to fall. Trae gets the screen. Going to try to roll that and is able to slide that through. Jalen Johnson now with 10 points. Trae with 6 assists. Good to at least see him back out there. Open shot for Ivy. Whew. That's shooting the lights out. Trae misses the layup. Okay. Actually got around there. Nice job. Could not get that one to fall. Giddey misses. Rebound to Jalen Johnson. There's Trae again. That one he does get to go. Coming off the screen. Trae's still good enough to be an offensive force. Thomas, yeah. That's shooting the lights out. There's no other way to put it. They are. Man, they've been good. All bunched up. Ricochet now calling for the screen. Gonna go against it. Ricochet explodes, gets the layup to go. Hawks take the lead again.
Timeout, timeout.
That's going to take a timeout, but the team's off to a good start here offensively. Let's see if that continues. If one of these teams can start putting a little distance between them and the other. Big O doing a really nice job. Let's see. 1 point lead for Atlanta. Ivy knocks down the three ball again. They are just, I mean, it feels like they're shooting 60% from behind the arc. 42%. We're shooting 44. It does not seem like we're shooting as well as they are on three. Johnson almost got that one stolen away. Smacked the attack. Misses. Golly, come on. And we're just getting run by. Gets that one blocked at least. Jalen Johnson going to get it out to Daniels, who had the block. Trying to attack Giddey. Close to the free throw line and put up a jumper, but it does not go Atlanta's way. Over to Thomas. It's going to be a foul on Trey. Trey is running on one leg, and y'all call a foul on him. Come on. Claxton gets that to Johnson. Off, but the rebound goes to Claxton, who then posterizes Jalen Johnson. Nets are up 4. Set up a play there for Daniels. There's just no. Trey open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Trey is hurt, still trying to make things happen. Be a foul there. Cam Johnson takes Jalen Johnson to the hole. See if I can get a thumbnail out of that. Something like that. I think we may work with. It's that one to fall. Knocks it down. 3-point lead for the Nets. Daniels open. Misses the 3. He just gets to the basket. Trey just standing under it there. Okay. Yeah, Trey does not have very much explosiveness. Reese Shea. He's had to go. 15-4-2 for him. Giddey misses. Rebound to JJ. Hawks down 3. Close that down to Okongwu, but gets it blocked. Nicholas Claxton. Rebound to Daniels. Hawks trying to get out and run. Reese Shea, deep 3. Misses. A little too deep. A little too deep. Thought he was going to catch that and kind of step closer to the line. He didn't do that. It's okay. Reese Shea's got to be huge here. Trey out. Trey hurt. Golly. Ivy is destroying the Hawks right now. One-man wrecking crew. Trey dealing with his injury. Clowney now coming out. Or coming in, excuse me. 4-point lead for the Nets. Reese Shea bringing it up the court. Smaller guy on him. Reese Shea gets it blocked by Claxton. You were kidding me. Ivy with a dunk. It's like his 85th point of the day. He is 10 for 13. Golly. Calm down. Calm down. Just a second. Trey's got to put some up, but he gets it to fall. He's still Trey Young. Misses. Rebound to Jalen Johnson. Jalen. This is a 3. That one's stolen by Reese Shea. What can you do with it? Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. We're fine. Reese Shea now getting the screen. That's an opening. Giddy kind of got to him, but Reese Shea knocks down the 3 ball. 18 for him. Hawks down 1. What a game this has been. Ivy gets it blocked. Hawks are back out running again. Shea made that harder than it probably should have been, but he does get it to fall, and Atlanta takes the lead.
Start it.
Once again.
Brooklyn timeout.
1-point lead for Atlanta. Trey is still out there. Ivy. He cannot guard Ivy. Cannot guard. Ivy may miss shots, but not because Trey is guarding him. Trey now asking for a long distance screen. Gets that over to Reeves. No opening there. Okay. Reeves is going to call for a screen. Reeves gets that one blocked. Jalen tries to spin around after the block attempt. Gets that one to go, just in case that other thumbnail doesn't work out. We'll get that one there with Jalen Johnson. Actually, we can do a Reese Shea maybe. Nah, we'll do Jalen. 3-point lead for Atlanta. Right hip again, and Jaden Ivey giving him crap, but the rest of this Hawks team playing well, at least through stretches here defensively. Hawks are all over it, get a shot clock violation. Force it, getting steals, getting blocks. Trying to not make Trey think he's got to do this all by himself. Trey gets the screen, pass back down to Jalen. It's going to be an and 1 situation for JJ. Whitehead on the foul, but Jalen Johnson is going to go to the line. 6-point lead for Atlanta on a nice run here. A lot of scoring in this game. Ivy, double screen 3. Rebound goes to Hunter, though. Trey has it. Trey, step back 3, can't hit it. Try to catch a little lightning in the bottom play there. It does not work. Ivy. Wow. Heat check from Ivy there. Oh, tried to get that pass up to Jalen Johnson. Instead, it turns into a turnover. Ivy with his 29th and 30th point, technically. 4-point lead for Atlanta. Lonnie's going to get to the line. Does not finish it. They draw the foul, though. I do not really know what kind of free throw shooter Lonnie Jones is, but I guess we're about to find out. This is that one. Wasn't expecting it to be great. Lonnie misses both free throws. Not a great finisher around the basket. Now also does not hit free throws great. Rebound to JJ. Buffkin is now out there. Replace a Trey. Buffkin definitely has the explosiveness. Golly, he can finish. So good. Incredibly underrated. 6-point lead for Atlanta. IV decides not to take a three. Instead, floats that down to Clowney, who misses. Hits it back out to Whitehead, though, and Whitehead's going to knock down long, mid-range. Still a 4-point lead for Atlanta. Run at least a little bit of this clock off. Buffkin gets the screen. He's just going to attack. Floats, misses. Lonnie Jones gets the rebound. Jalen Johnson from 3. Lonnie, another rebound from Lonnie Jones. Oh, that's the matchup. Come on, Jalen. Walk him to the basket. Let's go. 17 and 12 for Jalen Johnson. Whitehead, they get a stop. Let's go. Atlanta's going to take a 6-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. Big quarter there from Jalen Johnson. Trey was still really good. Lonnie Jones with the rebounds there at the end. Kungwu, a really nice quarter on the defensive end. Really, really strong quarter there from Atlanta, as this roster is really trying to help out their superstar Trae Young while he is dealing with this energy. What's the assist of the game? A little pick and roll. Great play there. Great finish from Jalen. Final quarter. Dyson Daniels is out there. Reese Shea already with 20 points is now out there. Lonnie with 8 rebounds. Oh, bad defense there, though. Atlanta just up 4 now. Go with an actual screen here. Daniels tried to put one up baseline, could not get the fadeaway to fall. Don't mind that look. All of a sudden, it's just a 2-point lead for Atlanta, just that quick. I mean, 3 possessions here in the fourth quarter. Daniels. Thought he got that block, but does get it to go off the glass. 12 points for him. Snow open, misses, rebound to Reeves. Reese Shea. Oh, cannot get that to fall. That one's almost stolen by Reese Shea. Does get the good shot contest though. Almost gets the steal, but does get the rebound after he forces the miss. Come on, Hunter. Come on, Hunter. Let's go. A big time 3 there from DeAndre Hunter. Hawks up 7. Bad defense from Hunter leads to a easy dunk there from Russell. Let's take a look at Russell. Not real sure about him either. Wade Russell. Late second round pick, or mid second round pick. Oh. Shea calling for the screen. Little pick and pop. Hunter gets to the line. There's not a single player, not even Trae Young, I would rather have at the free throw line than DeAndre Hunter. Absolutely elite. Knocks it down. He's now in the double digits in points himself. Make that a 7-point lead for Atlanta. Thomas. 1-on-1 here against Buffkin. Ain't got much time. Let's put up a jumper. Misses. Rebound goes to Glenn Perry. Screen. Daniels just going to attack. Wow. How did he miss it? Come on, Dyson. Get it now back on the offensive end. It's the foul from Daniels. Giddy goes to the line. And he's been good at that. Really, really good early, and then Ivy kind of started really frontlining their scoring, but Giddy scored their first 7 points. Now it's 17 and 9, 17 points. I think he's got 9 rebounds as well. Shea gets the screen. Shea gets an opportunity to put that one up, but misses. Hunter with the rebound. Let's restart. Buffkin tries to pull up baseline now. He's going to get that to roll. Friendly bounces have been huge for Atlanta in this game. Little home court bias. No way. Rebound goes to Okongwu. Shea has it. Call for the screen. It's a deep screen, and Shea, he's going to draw the foul there from Snow. Atlanta trying to build a significant lead here. Just want to make it 8. Shea make it 9. He does not. Offensive rebound has been huge for the Hawks today as well. Thomas misses, and Shea grabs the board. Oh, come on. Getting a little crazy. Slow down. Slow down. Shea's going to get the screen. Pass that down to Hunter. Nope. 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 And trying to build that up to a double-digit lead. Cannot get the finish. Giddy. Going to make it a 6-point game. What a game. Still so much time left. Fades down to Hunter. This one he will get to go. Hunter gets up. Okay. Just glad that wasn't an injury somehow. Don't need any more of those. It's all for Kungwu with the rebound. And with a chance to make this a double-digit game. That one stolen away. You are kidding me. I love Dyson Daniels. Man, he'll go through games where little things just don't work out very well for him. Good roll. You know what? Ain't mad at the foul. We got something to give. Make the foul to hit him from the line. Already worked out. Here comes Claxton and Ivy, though. Off in the semifinals. Knocks that one down. 7-point game for Atlanta. Trae Young is back out there. Not had much luck at all. Ivy guarding him. Going to be a blocking foul on Ivy, though. It's his second. Trey's going to go to the line. Going to give him 20 points now. Make it up 21. Atlanta's up 9 again. Ooh, Thomas with a quick shot. Golly. The Nets just will not. They refuse to let the Hawks pull away. Roll there, Jalen. Taking advantage of Ivy's smaller stature in comparison. Giddy working against Buffkin here. Yep. Not go for that. Thomas. Golly, knocks down another three. Good Lord. Buffkin, ugly shot. Rebound, though, does go to Jalen Johnson. Hawks will reset. Trey from three. Knocks it down, and now Atlanta back up 8. 5 minutes left. Trey, 24 and 8. Giddy has it. Get a screen. That's a fadeaway 3. Misses. Below 17 with the rebound. Trying to play smart with the basketball. Hunter's going to try to put one up. Ooh, he gets that to roll in. And Atlanta, double-digit lead here. Ivy walks past Trey, gets a layup, cuts it to 8 in Atlanta. We're going to take a timeout. 32 points for Ivy. What a performance he has put up. The Nets come back and get the victory. You got to think he is the player of the game for them, at least at this moment. Screen. Dump down to Jalen. Does not get a good take out of that. He's done well on the offensive boards, though. He misses something's okay. He's made up for other misses. Giddy misses. Rebound to Okongwu. Quick screen. Float it down to Okongwu. Gets that one to go off the glass. Hawks up 10. 3.5 left. Nets need a big run here. Almost got to be perfect this last stretch of the game. Ivy gets that to go. Golly, he's been electric. Trey gets it to go. Another 3 ball from him. 11-point lead for Atlanta. Backs it over to Ivy, trying to get a 3 ball back, and he does. 8-point game. Trey gets the screen. All the way over to Okongwu in the corner. He misses, though. Golly. That might have been the dagger at this point. That one is blocked. Oh, get the pass down to Okongwu. There we go. Somebody helping. Daniels, fade away 3. Misses. Was trying to get over there to him while he was standing there all by himself, but that did not work. It did not happen. Thomas gets the basket. It's a 6-point lead. Minute 54 left. open. Knocks down another 3-ball. Heat check. 30 points. 9 assists. Hawks are up 9, a minute and a half left. It's going to take a miracle for the Nets. Johnson misses, rebound to Trey. We try to set that up again. He's got that. It's in the zone. Jalen got a little opening, does not hit it. That would have for sure been the dagger. 9-point game. Ivy's got to score quick here. Goes to the basket, misses. Rebound goes to Dyson Daniels. Now Atlanta can really slow the pace down. Screen. Trey going to throw one up. Oh, I was going to say, if he hits that one, that ability he had working was crazy. Giddy misses. Rebound goes to Jalen Johnson, and the Hawks, in a high-scoring Game 1 affair, are extremely likely to come away with a victory here. Trey gets the screen. Gonna put up a jumper. Missed that one. Rebound, though, is going to go out on the Hawks' next ball. It was a tough start to this game. Obviously dealing with the Trae Young injury as well. But the Hawks really had a lot of guys step up in this one. Really proud of what we saw from this team. A lot of good defense. So Kungwu had a really nice game. Got the turnovers. And I think that ended up being the difference as we kind of cleaned up our act after a really slow start in the first quarter. I think the Nets just could not overcome it. That's even with a banged-up Trey, because Trey was great there at the end in that fourth quarter, really closing this game out. Reese Shea, really good, having to man the offense for a little bit. Okongwu and Jalen Johnson were both really good. I feel like Dyson Daniels certainly could have played better. Didn't get a lot out of Austin Reeves. DeAndre Hunter, I thought, was good coming off the bench. Did just enough, though, to get the job done. We'll take it. Team comparison, without looking at it, I would say offensive rebounds for us and points off turnovers, I would say, would be probably the two biggest things. Offensive rebounds, we got 10 more than them, and we did technically outscore them. Points off, or actually we were tied on points off turnover. So the offensive rebound really helps our second chance points. We won the game by 9. We had 13 more second chance points than they did the second half. Second chance points were 9-4. Fourth quarter, yeah, I mean, just did what we needed to do. Pretty even game throughout, though. I guess the third quarter was really the big difference. So we outscored them by 6 in the third, where they shot 60% in the first half. The third quarter, they only shot 38%, while we shot 50%. End up winning that quarter by 6. Won the fourth by 3. It was enough to eventually pull away there in the end. Trae Young with 30-9, reaches a 21-6-3, then 1-1. Shot 50% from the field, really strong day from him. Jalen Johnson, 19-15. Hunter, 16-3. Okongwu, 15-9. Daniels, 12-4, but was really inefficient in this one. I would expect that we get a little bit more out of Dyson Daniels going forward. Largely much more efficient. Not that he was crazy inefficient, but he's had some really, really strong days. He's had some days like this one here against the Knicks, but certainly think we can get a little bit better out of him. But still, hard to really complain. Buffkin with 8 and 4 in his 11 minutes of work, so a nice day. Reeves, yeah, just 3 for 8. Didn't shoot the ball a ton. Able to help out, though. Ivy was unstoppable. I mean, 37 on 22 shots, 5 of 10 from behind the arc, 4 for 6 when he did get to the line. Thomas was really good. Giddey was electric to begin. Had 9 points in the first quarter. Only had 10 the rest of the way, but he was really efficient. Cam Johnson, I feel like, was pretty good. Clement was a problem as well. Well, the Hawks are going to come out on top and get the victory here. Yeah, that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe. Plan on getting at least one more game in this series out this week. Check out the other work I have on the channel in my Seattle Mariners franchise MLB The Show 25 and my Tulane Green Wave Dynasty on College Football 25 that we are wrapping up here any episode essentially. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time.